Lulu Love is here, nothing to fear. I noticed that a lot of people are more interested in my Mandela Effect videos, and as I have dealt with this, mental illness, depression, anxiety, if I were to tell my doctor these beliefs, of course, he would think I was crazy, but there has to be more to it because there's so many of you out there that just realize there's something really, really messed up going on in the world. Like, I can just look around and people are just like scurrying around like ants in a ant farm, and nobody seems to notice that all of this crazy stuff is happening with the weather, celebrities, like the appearance of things that didn't used to appear that way. I mean, and just like the book, The Bernstein Bears, I know in my memory, like we have memories, like how we shift from timelines, if that's the case, or are we doing this over and over and over like Groundhog Day? Like, I'm stumped, really, to figure out what is going on. But there has to be some kind of explanation. I know that CERN uses technology that they pretend we don't have. And if you think about it, since the last 50 or 60 years, medical technology has increased so rapidly that has to lead you to believe that there is something that they have come across or found that they have not shared with the public, because probably the public would go in a panic. A lot of them would. And they have to have some sort of order. New World Order? I sure hope not. We're lucky to be in America. And a lot of us, we're just lucky to be alive, the ones that aren't in America. But there's just something really wrong going on in the world. Like, I can't work a 9-to-5 job and go about my business, and my coworkers, nobody seems to get me. Like, they're online shopping for mini blinds, and here I am trying to figure out the universe. Why are they making black holes? Why are they not talking about time travel? Like, who has all this technology in their hands? Because it's not just Americans. Like, what is this existence for? Is this just a test? Is this like our testing area? Is this purgatory? I don't think so. I mean, there's some really happy times, and I think if it was actually hell, then we wouldn't have any happy times. But I know that I've never felt like I belonged. And I'm sure a lot of you watching this have felt that way too. That you're like an outsider. There's not a single person that I can go to that's alive still that understands exactly what I'm talking about and agrees with me. Or, I don't want somebody to be a robot to me and yes ma'am, and know all my, just they have the same beliefs, and a lot of people they don't quite understand what I believe in. And I think it's from, my life experience, my life timeline is hard to find as you get older. I think my dog has like COPD or something. As you get older, it's hard to find someone that you bond with in that way. And I think that's why. I think our timelines have shifted so much that we can't find that same bond with people. But the Mandela Effect is definitely real. I don't have an explanation for it other than parallel universes, shift in timelines, alternate realities, CERN or other companies messing with technology, with the atom, splitting the atom, and the synchronicities. Once you start noticing this thing, I felt like I was in the actual Matrix movie. Like, I was seeing like a black cat cross my path like every single day. And I just always felt surreal. Like, surreal. I mean, I do what needs to be done, and I can like be normal, if what you want to call it. But what's going on up here is I see things, like, not like hallucinations, but like I see that this world isn't right. Like, if you go to a mall at Christmas time, I'm not a big shopper. My kids know we don't do a big shindig for Christmas. I'm not into the marketing end of it. Sorry to all my friends out there that are. You know I love you on YouTube. But that's my personal belief. We try to do what we can, and we try to just like talk about memories or blessings and that type of thing. But if you sit at the mall during Christmas and watch these people run around and stress themselves out like they are, like, why are they doing this? Why are they stressing themselves out? Like, I'm very close to freeing myself with this spirituality. I can't talk lately. I don't know what it is. I used to have a stutter when I was younger. Spirituality that I have, and freedom. Like, I have no interest in materialistic things. Not really. I mean, my best friend is she gets a bag of things she's gonna go to give to Goodwill, and I take that stuff. I just sat down, my pair of jeans, the only pair that I have that I've worn for like 7-8 years, they just ripped just from being so washed so many times. I mean, I try to look nice in some of my videos. You know, I could just be so glamorous. But at the same time, I know there's more to this universe. And when my soulmate passed on, like, he has shown me signs from the other side. He has. Like, there's no doubt. I don't think it's what our human minds can comprehend. But I wish he could tell me more. But I know he can't, because he crossed over and he cannot cross back over. But I am going to make a video. I had a request on, I've had a lot of spiritual experiences, especially as being a nurse for 10 years. I have had a lot of spiritual experiences at work that also lead me to know for a fact that there's an afterlife. But I'm trying to understand why all of this is happening in this life. Like, I think somebody is playing God or trying to take over. What do you guys, what do you YouTubers, people watching, there's no good term for, what do my friends watching this, all of you are my friends, what do you think on this? I mean, if you have a good belief or, you know, something like that, let me know. Like, I wish we could talk. I can't do live yet, but I could if I downloaded that. Anyway, I just wanted to put this out there, and I'm gonna make some more videos about spirituality, how it's helped me through my depression and anxiety. I know my channel's kind of a little bit all over the place, but that's because that's life. When you're dealing with these things, you aren't just one thing. You're not just anxiety. You're not just depression. You're not just spirituality. You're not just a science, you know, nerd that likes the Mandela Effect. I'm a science nerd. I don't care. You're not just somebody that's unique or different. You're all of these things put together. So you can't classify yourself as that. That's kind of how my channel's been. Maybe I haven't found my niche yet, but maybe my niche is all of this. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to hear more about this, or like, do what you want, do what you will. If I don't see you, have a happy Thanksgiving and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I will be back to you soon. I'm gonna try to make more and more videos. I have my little spells, my spurts of You know, I kind of introvert and I reflect on myself and what's going on in the world. So that's where I go from time to time. Much love. Namaste. See you all later.